to you all and Pax and Polly. Today, I'll be sharing you an argumentative topic about genetic screening should be banned. There are people who approves of banning genetic screening because it could lead to harmful risk and mutations through the test, and there are people who doesn't approve of banning genetic screening because through genetic testing, the sequencing of human DNA in order to discover differences of normalities and mutations. There are people who really approves of this and who really is against this. I have prepared a presentation about what is genetic screening and its purpose. I'll show you in just a second.
Genetic screening. Understanding genetic risk. Increased genetic cancer can make a difference. Cancer is complex, has many causes. Most cancers are sporadic and not due to one identifiable cause. Some are due to harmful genetic changes called mutations that are passed down through families. Genetic risk analysis is for women and men to detect any mutation in a comprehensive set of genes associated with a common hereditary cancer. Breast cancer, colorectal cancer, melanoma cancer, ovarian cancer, pancreatic cancer, prostate cancer, stomach cancer, and uterine cancer. Understanding if you have a genetic predisposition to cancer allows you and your healthcare provider to create a screening prevention plan that is tailored to you. Importance. This is important because detecting cancer at its earliest stage improves a likelihood of a favorable outcome. Screening is useful for men and as well as women. Half of all people with mutations are men, and just like women, men have the 50% chance on passing mutation onto each of their children. What you learn. It is also important for you to understand what can and what cannot be learned from genetic testing. Genetic mutation can increase risk for certain cancers, but does not mean that cancer will definitely develop a positive result, or finding a mutation is not a cancer diagnosis and does not mean that you will develop cancer. Examples. Most women have 10% chance of getting breast cancer by the time they're 80, while a woman with mutation in BRCA1 gene can have up to 81% chance of getting breast cancer. Most men have 2% chance of getting colorectal cancer by the time they're 70, while a man with mutation in MLH1 gene can have a 41 chance. The level of increased cancer risk differs from gene to gene. Even if your results show no mutation, you may still get cancer. While inherited mutations explain some cases of cancer, the majority are sporadic and can't be explained by a single cause. Some non-genetic factors that can influence cancer risk include environment and lifestyle as well as family history without a known genetic link. No genetic test detects everything. It is possible that some types of genetic changes which increase the chance of cancer will not be detected by genetic testing. In addition to genetic testing, family history and lifestyle play important roles in assessing your risk for cancer. Understanding results. You should be prepared to receive positive or negative results. Most people receive a negative result, meaning no mutations associated with an increased risk of hereditary cancers covered by the test were found in the genes that were analyzed. While this can be reassuring, particularly for those with no family history of cancer, it does not eliminate your risk. Environmental factors in family history without known genetic link account for the majority of cancers. It is therefore important to follow the screening and prevention plan recommended by your healthcare provider. A small percentage of people receive a positive result, meaning a mutation that increases risk for one or more hereditary cancers covered by the test were also identified. This result does not mean that you have cancer or that you will definitely develop cancer in your lifetime, but it is important that you share your results with your healthcare provider to create a personalized screening and prevention plan. It's normal to have variants of uncertain significance. We are all different at the genetic level. It is common to see changes in genes that require further research to determine if they're associated with an increased risk for developing cancer, and most are eventually found to be harmless. In these certain types of situation, your healthcare provider should rely on your personal and family history to formulate your screening and prevention plan. Mutations that impact risk for the cancer covered by test can also increase the risk of developing other cancers. This means we may come across information about your genetic risk for other cancers such as kidney, thyroid, among others, depending on the gene in which mutation is found. Regardless of the type of result you receive, I recommend that you share it with your healthcare provider. This can help you and your provider to create a screening prevention plan. Your results can be useful to your relatives regarding their own chance of developing cancer. I encourage you to share your results as testing may be useful for them as well. The results are unique to you even if you don't have mutation your relatives may.
Thank you for watching my video. If this video really helped a lot or gave you an idea of what genetic screening it really is, please comment down below. If you have any more questions, leave a like. For more videos, please subscribe.